All right, my name is Matt Pollock. I'm 47 years old. I have a wonderful wife, Lisa, of 22 years, and we have a son who is 16, Grayson, and twin daughters, Sadie and Sloan, who are 13 years old. I have been a citizen of Brandenburg all my life in Meade County. I was born and raised here, came back and started my career here. I have been teaching for 23 years, going on 24 years now, and I have been also coaching for 23 years. So I've spent quite a bit of time in the community, and I have been in contact with many young people, and there's probably one in this room here I've probably had in class, and others are probably outreach with this. So that's, I think it's pretty special. I've had an opportunity to reach that many young folks in the community during that time. Been a member of First Baptist Church all my life. I was one of those that was born and raised in a church 9 months before I was born, and walked in the church. So I have a very fortunate experience in my life of having some very good mentors and family members in my past, such as my great-grandfather, who was a pastor. My grandfather was a deacon. My father's a deacon, and then I followed suit as myself as ordained deacon in the Baptist church. And I've been really blessed and fortunate to have had those men in my life and women in my life who have paved the way for me to have a great experience in being raised and born in a church family and in a church. So I've been very appreciative of that, and very happy that I've had that experience. I would say that most people have not had that experience. And I know that I've been very fortunate that I haven't had many hardships in my life, and I've been very blessed in that respect. I know not a lot of people have had that opportunity. And that's one thing I would like to share today, is that even though you have not had those opportunities, that doesn't mean that today or tomorrow can't be your first day to make your mark and to have your impact on your family. And I think that's a lot what Man Up's all about. It's a way to get started and to begin that path for your family and to live a Christ-centered life. Mine started a long time ago, and I'm the result, hopefully, of if I'm doing right, and hopefully I can keep that carried on to my children. And in Ephesians, it talks about putting on the armor of God, and I think that's a big part of what I want to do, and that's what was provided for me, is putting on that armor of God that has provided myself for the path that I've been leading and trying to lead a Christ-centered life. And I want to do that for my kids, and I think that anyone listening will want to do that for their kids. And having Man Up as an avenue to get into the church and the church community, I would really highly encourage anybody who has not been a part of Man Up to just look for those invitations to come and join everybody. It's a very easy atmosphere to jump into. You're going to find some niche and someone who you know. I would guarantee you're going to run into someone you know who may have the same issues that you're dealing with, some situation you're in. And I think that's going to be a great avenue for you just to ease into a way to find a church, a group of support for you and your family. The most important thing I think about Man Up was the community and the support of Man Up. The camaraderie of the people and the men coming together of all ages and denominations was just amazing to me. That, men usually have these walls and these barriers, and we're in our little silos, and we don't like to get out of our comfort zones. And I really think that Man Up, when I walked in there and I saw this special group of people all together, I was just amazed at how all that just fell away. There wasn't the everyone kind of doing their thing and being afraid to reach out to people. It was just a great sense of community, a great sense of support in everyone who was there. And that was just really what blew me away the first day. It was just men getting together and worshiping, and not worried about where we came from, who we're with, what church we belong to, how old we are. It was just all for one common goal. I'm really excited to see the momentum and the leadership that this group has taken. The individuals that are in the leadership role and those who are supporting Man Up have really got a good thing going here, and I'm just excited to see where it's going to go next. I really firmly believe that the direction this is going, it's going to be really going to be a game changer in how this community looks into and working together. And I would really, I'm just excited to see what's going to happen. And I think the best is yet to come. I just wait and see what's going to happen with Man Up. I believe the numbers, how they're growing right now, I think they're going to continue to grow. I believe that the foundation, the base is just sitting and just waiting to just take off. And I believe that it's going to go past the Man Up events and just the congregation, the congregating with just the men and the events that we're having on those once a month. I think the potential for this thing to grow into bigger ministries and outreaching in the community is really high. I'm really excited to see what's going to happen with that.